hello. How are you? I hope you are doing really fine today. Well, people, I'm here today with my recorder, with my Tascam. I don't know. I promised you that I will record again with the Tascam, but I didn't because I always felt so lazy. And today I was going to record with a Blue Yeti, but I say no, Ian, no. Do it with the Tascam. It's practically the same. It's not. You don't have to do like a lot of more effort to record with the Tascam. So do it with the Tascam. So that's why I'm here with the Tascam today. And well, I have a few things to talk about. One of them, for example, today I watched again for I think it was the second time. I watched the last movie of Spider-Man in the Spider-Verse, the one of Miles Morales. The second one, you see the one what was not the one who came out in 2023. And like a few days ago, maybe the last week, I don't know, I watched the first movie of the Spider-Verse, and today I watched the second one again. Like I already saw that movies before, but I rewatched them. And when I saw the second movie, like I didn't have a lot of memories about the movie, about the things that happened there. So when I reached the end of the movie, I was like, oh my god, like I didn't remember that the movie ended like this. I completely forgot about that. So I was like, oh fuck, no, please, that the movie can't end like this. I think I can remember the first frustration I felt when I watched the movie for the first time in the cinema. Like, fuck, no, please, you can't leave me like that. You can't do this to me. But they did. So after watching the movie today, I say, oh, I need to watch the next movie, the next part, when it's going to come out. So I search on Google when are going they to release the movie number 3, third. And first of all, they said that the movie was going to get released on March of 2024, and we are in February of 2025, and the movie is not released yet. So for some problems, they had to postpone. Well, the movie is going to get released. They think it's going to get released in 2027. 2027. How are you doing this to me? How you dare to do this to me? I really like that movies and I want to see the next part, but fuck, I hate waiting that much for a movie. I hate it. At least it's a movie, because when it's a show, a series, a show. I mean, I think a movie I can rewatch it. I don't have problem watching again a movie. It's something like it's an hour and a half, something like that. So it's not a lot of effort. Like I can rewatch a movie, but I can't rewatch a show. It's I don't know. Sorry, my stomach is doing sound. It's really boring watching again a show, because I don't know. I can do it with a movie. I don't know why I can do it with a show. Maybe because the show takes more time. Like movie is something more like faster to see, more quick. But and when I see a show and the next season is going to came out in 3 or 4 years. When I see the next season, I completely forgot what happened in the first one, and I'm not going to watch the other season, the last season again, because it felt impossible for me. Same with books. It's really difficult to me to find a book that I can see, I can read again. I read my favorite book. It's Marina de Carlos Ruiz Zafón, and I read that book I think 3 times, maybe 4. It's the only book I could read more than 1 time. No, another book, Barshak, I read it 2 times, I think. But Marina, it was 3 or maybe 4. But because it was a really special book for me. But I don't know. I want to read this book. I read this book like when I was a teenager, maybe when I was 14, 15 years old. I don't know. This book, Red Rising, I think is the name in English. I read it, and when I was in Australia, something made me remember to this book, and I thought, oh, I want to read it again. So I pulled the book from the I don't know, the place where you put the books, that part of I don't know how to say it. I think you can understand me. I pulled the book out and I put the book here in my table, and it has been here for maybe a week and a half or something like that, and I haven't read it. And I don't remember almost anything about the book. But I don't know. Some days I want to read more again. And I lost my thoughts. I don't know why I started talking about this. I was talking about the Spider-Man. Well, I don't know. Yes. I don't know. I forgot. I forgot. Sorry. My brain is like that. It's fault of the ADHD. But yeah, I hope they release soon the movie. Also, they're going to release the How to Train Your Dragon, the movie, but in live action. Like it's not like a cartoon, with real people and all of that. I want to see it. I watched that movie like maybe more than 10 times. I love How to Train Your Dragon. And I know nothing is going to see. Nothing is going to be like the original movie, but I don't know. I watched one trailer and it looks pretty good. More things about to say. I am looking for a job, if you don't know. I tried to apply for a job in Germany, but they had some requirements that I couldn't fulfill. So that was cancelled. But then I also another people offered me a job in Netherlands in a warehouse, something similar. It was similar to the job I did in Australia, but I rejected. And you say, why? Well, first of all, I theoretically, if I had a job here, I found a job here, and right now I'm not sure about that. I'm going to talk about this later. And the second is that I was not sure about I forgot how to say it in Spanish either. The conditions. Because, for example, in Germany, they are paying me like 1,900 euros a month, like after taxes. And for the first 6 months, I wouldn't have to pay rent or something like that, because the company they will find me accommodation, like a private room in a shared house, but private room. So I myself all the money. But in Netherlands it's not like this. I think I'm not sure about how much will be the payment there, but I think it will be a little bit less, maybe similar, kind of similar of Germany. But I think, yeah, kind of similar, a little bit less maybe. And I had to pay rent like it in the beginning, like they wouldn't offer me some free rent. No, I had to pay rent and the health insurance, of course, and it will be like together the rent and the health insurance around 700 euros for a shared room. And I was like, I don't want to share a room. I don't know. I'm not comfortable about the idea of sharing a house, but at least if you have a private room, you have your private space, you have privacy. But if you share your room, you don't have privacy. Privacy doesn't exist. For example, in a case like that, I couldn't record ASMR anymore, because if someone is there in the room, I'm not going to record. Yeah, maybe I can find a time that the other person is not there, but I always will be with the anxiety of, oh my god, is he going to come back? Blah, blah, blah. No, it's not comfortable. And I am someone who really needs their space, who really needs loneliness. I really need loneliness to calm myself, to be happy, to distress. I need loneliness. Something that stresses about living here in Spain is that I don't have loneliness here. I mean, yeah, I have my private room, but when you live with your parents, you don't have a lot of privacy. But at least I have my private room. In that case, in Netherlands, I wouldn't have it. I will share my room with a stranger. That's the other thing. It was a stranger. I don't know if I'm going to have a good relationship with that person. Usually I'm pretty awkward and socially awkward and shy with strangers, and sometimes with people that I know too. So it would be really uncomfortable for me, and it was like I had to pay $700 a month. Then the food, the groceries, all of that, you know, the normal expenses, monthly expenses. It will be like really expensive altogether. And I was like, yeah, if I work here in Spain, my salary is going to be less than there in Netherlands. But here I don't have a lot of expenses. I only have to pay like 100% sure I only have to pay the gas of my car. I don't have to pay rent. I don't have to pay internet. I don't have to pay food. At least not the daily normal foods like dinner, lunch, breakfast. I don't have to pay for that. If I want something extra to eat, yes, I pay that with my money, but I don't have to do the groceries here. I only pay the gas and the gym. The only money, if I want to save it, I can do it. So yeah, and here they are going to pay me less, but I don't have to. I forgot the word. I don't have a lot of that kind of expenses here. And the thing about the job here, I found a casual job here something related with clothes, and they told me via WhatsApp, that because that this is a company, it's not, I'm not talking directly with the company, like it's someone in the middle, and they talk to me and say, hey, we have this offer to work here, blah 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 blah, blah. It's going to be blah 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 like this, please give it us these details. And I say, okay, I check it that it's not a scam or something like that, and then I give it them my details for the contract, like my bank account, my number of the we don't have here health insurance. It's like a public health, public health. Yeah, I give it all of that, and they told me the last week that okay, we're going to call you probably the next week. I mean this week. You are going to start. We're going to call you, blah blah blah, blah, and tell you the exact details. And I say okay. And we are on Thursday, and they haven't called me yet. Yesterday I wrote to them a WhatsApp like, hey, what's happening? It's the job still like good, okay? And they say, well, the company didn't call us. They have like a meeting today, the company, for talking about that, about hiring people, the people they are going to hire, something like that. And I was like, okay, I will wait, but I will start to losing my hopes, if I'm honest. So I don't know. Well, I don't want to went back to McDonald's, but I think finally I'm going. I will have to do it. But well, I'm going to end the video here because it's getting too long. I usually don't do these videos here like this long. So yeah, I'm going to end the video here. I hope you like it. I hope you enjoyed my rambles, my whisperings with the Tascam. I think it sounds more relaxing here. So yeah, if you like it, please press the like button, subscribe, leave a comment, and we will see in the next video. Bye bye.